Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jake. I live in Brighton with my boyfriend Ty and our two dogs, Piper and Willow. We have a Dalmatian and a lab. Again, don't know why I'm doing a bit of a intro for you, but I picked up the camera today. It's Friday. It's actually bank holiday weekend in August, but we've taken Friday off, so we've got an extra long weekend, which I'm so excited for. We've just hired a car for the weekend. We've not actually explored like the outskirts of Brighton, so we moved here a few months ago. I think it's a few months ago now. Yeah, I'd say a few months. And last weekend we went on a day trip to Lewis. We just got the train there. But yeah, we wanted to do a bit more exploring. We want to go to a garden centre. We want to like go. There's obviously loads of like national parks around here and like nice little houses. Like National Trust buildings and stuff. So that's the plan this weekend. So I thought I'd pick up the camera, bring you guys along. We are going to bring the girls with us. For some of it, I think we're going to go to Devil's Dyke this evening, which is like a big viewpoint, and it's like you can see the sunset really beautifully there. And yeah, I'm excited to have a day of work. It's been so hectic with work. If you don't know, I work in consulting, which is like a financy kind of job, and it's just been pretty busy on my project at the moment, so I'm excited for a day off. Not that a day is going to make much difference, but at least like because we've got today and then Monday's bank holiday, I've got like 4 days off. Oh, for a second I was going to say 3. No, 4. So I'm buzzing. And also, I don't really know why. In this camera, my eyes do they look blue? Is it because I'm wearing a blue top? I don't know, I feel like that Miley Cyrus meme, you know, when she's like staring at you. But the lighting here is great. My teeth also. I used this not spray tan, but one of those like face waters last night, and it's given a nice little healthy glow, so I'm buzzing about that. But anyway, enough about me. Sorry, I just sat here talking about my glow and my eyes. Insufferable. But yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. We're going to head to the garden centre now, and Ty visited I don't actually know what it is. He went there with a friend. It was like a big garden, like cafe, another like nice house, and like I don't know as well if it's a garden centre. You'll find out when we go there this afternoon. But we're going to head to the garden centre and then go to that place, and then I'm not too sure what else we're going to do today. Honestly, I want to make the most of having a car. I just want to like drive. So yeah, I'm wearing this top as well. I don't know, outfit of the day. This top is from Jacquemus. It has like a Jacquemus thing on the back. I never wear it. I always save it for like holiday or something, but I'm thinking I need to get the price per wear down. So I'm going to wear this today, obviously. And then I've just got some like beigey linen shorts on from Zara, and I'm going to wear some like beige Adidas Gazelles. I love a bit of beige. Beige and navy I think are like my safe colours. Ty just walked out the bedroom wearing the exact same outfit. He was wearing like a navy polo top and beige shorts, and so he's very kindly going to go and change, because I was wearing this morning when I went to get my hair cut. Sorry, I'm rambling on, but I tried out a new barber, which I was a bit worried about. My current barber is on holiday, so I went to a different person in the same barber shop, and I always feel like I'm cheating on my barber. But yeah, I mean, he did an alright job. I feel like it's very tall and short on the sides, but it doesn't look too bad. I'll get used to it. But yeah, sorry again, enough about me. I'll speak to you guys when we're actually out doing some bits. So just checking out the pet section, because we do actually have a birthday coming up. It's Piper's birthday next weekend, so my family coming down. We're going to go over to Preston Park and have a bit of like a party with her. But I don't know what this is. This is a giant lamb roll. It's like the size of my body. She actually has like a bone at home that she's been chewing for, I want to say honestly like a year, and she's still working her way through. So I'm thinking this is going to last her a lifetime. But we're just having a look at what other little treats we can get her at the moment, because there's not like a Pets at Home or anything near the flat. It's actually near, there's one over in Hove, which is like It's not too long to get to, so we're just going to pick her up some bits now whilst we're here. And yeah, just thought I'd let you in on the little surprise party that we're throwing for her. I need to bake her a cake maybe. My mum used to always bake our dog's cakes at home. I've just seen a willow on, well, a Dalmatian on a bed. And like, look at how cute this Laura Ashley bed is. I mean, to that, well, £50, £70 for the big one. I don't think that seems that unreasonable. They're so nice, and they're like double fabric underneath. But as I was saying, my mum used to bake our dog a like liver and something cake. So I don't know if I want to bake that for the girls. I want to bake them something they can eat, but yeah, I'm not about to go to the butcher's and get any meat or anything like that. So I'm just going to pick them up what I can here, and then yeah, next weekend it'll be a different vlog, but little sneak peek. I also just cannot wait until we have like our own garden and we can plant things like this. Like, look how beautiful these peony tulips are. I love peonies. We've got a couple at home on the balcony, but they just haven't grown properly this year. We had ones actually like this in our old garden that would pop up in the beds, these solar flare ones, but oh, I've always wanted like parrot tulips, or these ones down here that are like all ruffly. They're just so beautiful. I don't know why they don't sell more of these in the shops. Like, you always just get these kind of plain, I don't know, they are pretty, but look at those bad boys. I'd love that. I don't think it would fit in the car either. We have to get it delivered home. So ever since we said about getting a bird of paradise, Ty has been wanting one that's like as tall as the ceilings. And they're usually like £500. This one, which is so big, is £89, which seems like a bargain, but obviously we've already got ours at home. So I'm trying to keep Ty busy now, picking out some tulips instead to distract him from this, because there's just no way that we're taking it home with us. It generally would not fit in our apartment, but it is such a good deal. Like, I would buy that. It obviously looks bigger as well because it's on like this vegetable pallet thing, whatever it is. But it's really reaching up. This place is so big, and that's almost touching the ceiling. There's also little lime trees. I've always wanted like a lemon tree. This one actually already has a lime coming in. These ones have little ones coming in as well, so I'm tempted by these. I think we're going to pick some bulbs at the moment to plant, so they would come up like next spring, summer. So we're going to get some tulips to go in a little planter for now, but I don't really know what to do with the planter at the moment because it's obviously just going to look empty on the balcony. All right, say goodbye, give him a hug.
It's coming home with us.
It's not. We'll pick it up on the way back. All right, we're heading into the plant section now. This just goes on, and I reckon this must be like the biggest. Oh, I can see lavender. This must be the biggest garden centre I've been to.
Yeah.
Do you think? It's humongous. Plant advice, we can come here. Call point. That's so funny. These are the tulips that we've ended up going for. So we've got these feathered ones, which I've always really wanted. And then these white feathery ones, Albion Star, which have like a little touch of pink. And then some snowdrops to go on top. That's literally like another house. You could Airbnb that. These aren't just like summer houses. This is a summer living room. Oh my god. Little log burner. The lodge. £47,000. It's got the beams. Need to come and see this one out here. Look at those pots, are huge as well. These are like tiki bars. I like how they've set them up actually with like dinner plates and stuff as well. That's 20 grand. Look at this one, 40,000. It's got, I was gonna say tiled roof. That's crazy. Little wine cooler in there. Must be the place to be in summer. Oh my god. It would take, how old is this? Just so we can get a gauge of how long it's going to take our olive tree to get that big. Maybe this is what they mean by like pruning it back. I reckon 2,000.
449.
Oh my god, bargain. Let's check. That you wouldn't be able to lift. How old is it? Does it say?
Don't know.
Because when it says to like prune it back so it's to like the twig, is that so that it grows like a massive bark like that? How about this? Have you spotted that in the middle? This structure. Do you reckon you could actually buy that and take it home? It's got a price on the thing in the middle, but I don't know if that's just the bird bath. Yeah, £62. I think that's just the bird bath. So you would have seen in our last vlog that the lavender on the balcony is just... One of them survived, one hasn't. So we need to pick up a replacement lavender. I don't know what lavender we got. Like, there's all different types. There's French, there's English, there's... This one doesn't say. This is the only lavender they've got here. It doesn't really look like the lavender that we have. It's a lot like leggier and less bushy. But I'm just going to pick up one. I don't know if I need to go for one that like isn't really flowering. I mean, all of these look like they're flowering. This one, first one I picked up, seems pretty good if you ask me. But yeah, these are £9. I think in B&Q they're like £8. But yeah, they smell amazing. So we've got another one of these. We've got the potted, well, the tulips go into a pot. Ty's still gunning to get that Birds of Paradise. There's just not a chance that's ever going to fit into our apartment. So that's a firm no. All in all, so far, it's been a very successful trip to the garden centre. I mean, I can't stop shopping. I can't stop picking up plants.
This one's a great.
We've got Eeyore and the Mad Hatter and Alice. Look at this. We could have a whole Disney-themed garden. These deer are amazing. I mean, £120 for that one. God knows how much the big one is. £800 for the stag. Jesus. I don't know if anyone else has watched Clarkson's Farm, but they've got the diddly squat range, which is so strange. We've been to the Cotswolds loads. We've actually never made it into the shop. Went to visit one time, but the actual farm shop was closed. But yeah, they've got the bee juice, hot seed beer lager, and then all of the Hawkstone collection as well. Apples. You're not allowed to pick them. Those are the tallest sunflowers I've ever seen. So we've just made it to one garden in Brighton. It's part of like Stanmer Park, but there's just so much here. There's so many gardens like you guys would have just seen on the map. And there's like a nice little cute cafe, so we're going to go there, and then I think we're going to look around the country house and all of the other gardens around here. But we're having a nice little day of mooching so far. We're just in the kitchen garden. There's so many, look at these beans. I'm not sure actually if this is a bean tree or bean plant, or if these were sweet peas that have then like turned into beans. Mine, when I left them last year, turned into beans. I mean, look at the size of those. They're huge. It's just so beautiful. They've got another like plant shop here in this greenhouse. When you guys see the actual manor house, we just drove in that way. It was so beautiful. So can't wait to show you that. And then they've got all of these little orchards here. So we've got some apples, and down the front we've got squashes, raspberries. Oh my God, those blackberries are so big. Must be blackberries, not raspberries then. Although sometimes I wonder if blackberries and raspberries are the same plant and like people have just picked it out sooner than it needs to be. Look at the size of those. As well, I don't know what these flowers are, but the sauna that we go to has really similar ones, but they're like freakier than this. They're a lot more like black and like tentacly. But look how strange that is. Do you think that turns into the flower? Got no clue. They've got these little like lantern flowers here growing up. So amazing. I don't think I've ever seen sunflowers quite this big. How tall do you reckon that is? It's like 2 of me, so that must be like 10 foot. That's crazy. These ones with these huge heads as well. Oh, he's gonna get angry. No, he's coming towards me. I was gonna say, can you see any? Maybe it was a bee on you, not a wasp. They look skinnier than honeybees. I think it was a bee. It's not
Gotcha.
funny. Got a fountain outside. It's just looking at the chicken ground. Do they know we're here? Well, that's Devil's Dyke. That's where we're going tonight. So, just finished up in Pets at Home and M&S. We went to M&S to get a food shop, but the thing that I keep realising with food shopping is it literally goes out of date within 3 days. So we're not really eating at home this weekend. We drove all the way here because we're excited to like have a big M&S, and then we bought stuff for dinner tomorrow night. So it's a pointless journey. But we have just come to Pets at Home, picked up some more presents for Piper. We got her some like special food for her birthday meal. Honestly, I'm acting like this is like, well, they are our children, but yeah, I'm excited for this birthday party.
Okay.
Hello. So we're just home now. Well, no, we've been home for a little while. We're just home from walking the girls. So we just went around Brighton for a little bit. I'm feeling knackered. We've ordered a Wingstop because we saw Molly May eating a Wingstop in her recent vlog, and I haven't had a Wingstop in months, so we just ordered a Wingstop. And then we actually don't have long until sunset. It's 10 to 7 now. Food's meant to be here in the next 15 minutes. And then we're gonna head over to Devil's Dyke, which is like a big viewpoint. Whilst we're driving home from, I don't know if it was driving to Stanley Park from the garden centre or driving back from there, but we were like up on this huge hill and just saw this view of like all of Sussex, West Sussex, wherever we are. And it just was so beautiful. So I'm really excited to go to Devil's Dyke because I think it's meant to be even like higher and a nicer view. So we're going to go there for sunset. Hopefully our food arrives soon. I didn't do priority delivery on Deliveroo and I'm regretting it now. But food should be here early enough that we can make it over there. It's only like a 15-minute drive, but we're going to take the girls with us, which is always a longer journey, getting them in the car and getting us to there. So we'll see if we make it. I'm sure we will. Positive thinking. But yeah, it's been such a nice day. We did quite a little bit of shopping. Quite a little bit. It's not what's the word when they're opposites? I was going to say an oxymoron. Maybe that's it. But we picked up some new pots for the balcony. We got some lavender. We got some treats for Piper's birthday. What else did we get? We got bits for Piper's birthday party next week, and there was definitely more that we got in the garden centre. It's not coming to me up. Well, we got all those bulbs, so you would have seen this anyway. But yeah, we picked up quite a few bits today, and then I need to get them potted up tomorrow. The lavender already looks so much better than the dead lavender that we had, so hopefully the next load survive. We've now got like a windbreaker on the balcony, so our plants are doing a lot better than when they were like getting flown around on the balcony. So yeah, I'm sure this bunch is going to do a lot better. Fingers crossed. Lots of fingers crossed here. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update, and then I'll show you the Wingstop and we should go and see a nice sunset. It's gonna be, I'm speaking it all into existence. So this looks like a lot of food, but it was buy one get one free on tenders. So we got 2 of each because you only get 3 in a packet. And 3 and some chips between us didn't seem enough. So we got buy one get one free. I don't actually remember what flavors we got. I think this is garlic parmesan. And then this is just the original. We got the loaded chips, which are like Cajun fries with cheese sauce and ranch dressing. And then for the dips, we went for blue cheese and ranch. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a feast, but we've got time now before sunset. So we should be good to get this down us and get to Devil's Dyke. In the grass. Come on, girls, you're not cows. As you can see, I've made it. It's just up here. We've got like the sea all down there, like freezing. I feel about already. But well, I just can't believe it. We've like said today, like, I can't believe we've discovered so many beautiful places around Brighton. It's just literally like the countryside for as far as you can see. There's like a whole other view down there. Look, it goes a whole other valley to the girls there. It's just so gorgeous. The girls are having a blast. Good morning. So Saturday, I am here getting ready with my little iced coffee. I've been loving like a strong iced latte at the moment. I always have, but yeah, I've been making like, I guess like a little iced flat white. I didn't know they were a thing, and then I went to London a couple weekends ago with my girlfriends, and someone ordered an iced flat white, and I was like, this is life changing because I always get a flat white anyway, but they're just quite small, the nature of them. And yeah, like I just finish it within a couple of minutes, but I'm just getting ready now. What tangent was I going off on then? Nothing. I've just made a coffee. We are going for a little drive this morning along the coast. So yesterday we did more of the like countryside, and honestly we didn't realise, like, I knew there was countryside down here, but it just feels like there's a piece of everything in Brighton. That's what me and Ty kept saying all day. Like, we love the Cotswolds. We really ummed and ahed if we wanted to move there yet. Like, that would be the dream. But at this stage in life, I just feel like maybe we don't need to be in a little rural village at the moment. And also, like, I don't know, we saw some videos from like Toby Perryman on, is it Perryman Payne on YouTube, Toby's Home. And they did a podcast about living in the countryside as like a gay couple, and didn't seem too great. So yeah, well, obviously we're in Brighton anyway, but we did want to move to, and we still do want to move to the Cotswolds eventually. But there's loads of countryside here. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, you've got the beach, you've got the countryside, you've got like so much to do you've got the city, and then you've got the transport links to like everywhere else in the UK. The airport's close by. Like, what more do you want? So we're just getting ready now. We're gonna go for a little drive along the coast. I want to do some more mooching today. I'm just going to get ready now. I think we're going to head over to Worthing, which a few of my friends actually live in Worthing, so I have been there before. But we want to go to a B&M. There are no B&Ms in the south, I swear. Well, at least not down here. It's so funny that when I first moved up to Manchester, the amount of stores that I discovered, and I was like, all of these are like ginormous. There's obviously just like a lot more space up there. Don't know if that makes sense, but like, yeah, their retail parks are like our shopping centres. And so Ty is quite shocked that there's not like a B&M or Home Bargains here, just for like little things for, I don't even, just like cleaning products. Like, I got so used to buying cleaning products in like a B&M because there was one next to our Tesco's and everything was so much cheaper. But what I was going to say earlier when Willow was on the bed is it's Willow's time of the year. And we need to cover the flat in blankets. And B&M do blankets that we get for like their beds for like a few quid. And we've been in the shops here, and the same blanket's like £10. So we're on a hunt today to get these blankets so that we can just like cover up the sofa in case she gets on there and like other bits and bobs. I just also, I want to wrap her up. I feel so bad for her, but she's doing okay. She seems completely herself at the moment. We're literally day 2, and I think it's like a 2-week thing. We go to Paris in 2 weeks' time, so I hope it is a 2-week thing, because I do not want to leave her here whilst we're in Paris. And they were meant to be coming to Paris as well. I don't know if I've told you this, but Ty booked us a surprise trip to Paris, thinking that we could bring the girls on the Eurostar, which, to be fair, in his defence, Google AI said that we could, but it's like, it's seen that on the website you can take assistance dogs, and it's then saying that you can take our dogs. Obviously our dogs aren't assistance dogs. Might try and get them claimed to be. But yeah, we've booked like a pet-friendly Airbnb. We can't take them there. So unless we drove, which we were looking at, it's just also very expensive to take them abroad, especially having 2 dogs, like the vaccines, the passports, what else do you need? Like the flea and worming treatments and bits like that, which is fine, and we do really want to take them abroad, but it's not really worth it to go to Paris for 3 days, 2 days really, like Friday, Saturday, and then coming home on Sunday. So it's something we're going to look at more next year. We did really want to do it this summer. I think we still might do like a trip over to the Isle of Wight or something. Sorry, this is really not riveting content for you, I'm just rambling on. But I think we might still do like a trip to the Isle of Wight, because obviously that's not very far to just get the ferry over. Yeah, on the topic as well of Willow, I don't know if I would have got it in a video last night, but at Devil's Dyke, there is like a, you know, like in countryside, I don't know, like in fields, sometimes they have those like, I want to say like a fortress, but like they build them up, and I don't know what they use. It might just be an old outbuilding, but you could like go on top of there And Ty ran on top to sort of like wind up the dogs, and like call their names and have them see him up there. Willow runs up of what is like this 2-flight building, and leaps off. And I was like 10 seconds before I was like, oh, like this is funny. Let me get the like vlog camera out. She jumped off the fucking building, and like over the wall, completely fine. She was limping a little bit last night, but she wasn't crying, and this morning she seems completely fine. So, honestly, this girl, she's putting us through it, like, just the stress. But Devil's Dyke was so beautiful. I put some photos of it on my stories, and my friends were just, like, shocked that that was in Brighton. I felt the same. I don't know if it's just common knowledge that Brighton has all these, like, amazing viewpoints, and, like, there's obviously the South Downs, and I went to university in Surrey, and you've got, like, obviously the Surrey Hills, and that's like a national park. So yeah, I wasn't expecting it to literally be a 10-minute drive away. It just seems like no one really talks about it that much. So this is me ready. I've gone for a little like green suede jacket. It looks pretty shiny in this camera, but it's not really in real life. I got it from Zara last year. It was really like cheap. I think it was maybe £25. There's a big crowd of people outside my apartment, so I'm trying to like have a nosy and see what's going on. Everyone's like got their phones out. Ty's actually down there walking the girls, so don't know if there's going to be a little commotion with them. But well, I'm ready now. I've just had my coffee. I'm going to. Everything looks really great. Oh, no, he's home with the girls, so he wasn't down there in the crowd. Hello. Hi. Where have you been? Did you see the big crowd down there? What was that about?
They were like Pokemon Goers or something.
Pokemon Goers?
Or had like Pokemon on t-shirts on the phone.
Nice. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh. Sorry, I got a bit distracted then by the puppies coming home. But yeah, anyway, what was I telling you? I'm ready. Let me show you my outfit. So it's just this little jacket, beige shorts again. I feel like people are going to think I'm dirty because I wore these shorts yesterday, but you can wear shorts twice. I've been actually hunting for like this exact same pair of shorts everywhere else, like any other shop, in any Zara. Like they're not bringing them out this year. The ones that they have brought out this year are like really thin, so enjoy the washing. But yeah, I can't find any shorts I like anywhere, so I am just re-wearing these beige linen ones to death at the moment. I have this really nice pair of white like linen blend ones from ASOS, and I got them 4 years ago, and this year they gave out. They like just tore in the crotch, and so I tried to repair them, but it was like the material, I don't even know how to explain it. The material just like crumbled. Like I tried to like sew it together and it would just like break. So I had to get rid of them. I'm on the hunt for white shorts, although it's coming to the end of summer, and also a new white top, because this white top is Ty's. I had like one white top that I like, and you know when like it's the same with like jeans, trying to find one that just like fits you perfectly. I had one and it was from Ami Paris, and I got strawberries down the front of it, and it was like purple stained, and I just could not get the stain out. So I've been on the hunt for like a nice cropped white top that like doesn't fit too boxy, it's like nice and thick around the collar, like good quality. I've had good ones from Uniqlo before. H&M actually, H&M do some good ones. I've been into Cosy looking there, and their small one is just fits just a little bit too long, and they don't ever have an extra small in stock, and I think an extra small would be like too tight on the shoulders. So I'm on the hunt for white shorts, white t-shirt. I'm a Mormon. But yeah, we're gonna go out now, get some breakfast from the little cafe in Hove. I'll show you the name of it when we're there, and then go for a little drive, I guess, with the girls. Is that a bottle opener? Yeah. Do you really like these? These are pretty. What do you use that for? just sit on the side. I know, I really like the, wow, it's a different shade of pink usually. I just like the little ones for like a little flat white. That colour's really pretty. We've got our bowls and the plates. Not our bowls, just the plates. This is why I want these mugs. But then there's just not really any need for them. We already don't use the mugs that we have. Maybe the jug. Hello. So we're back now from a little day trip out. We went to Worthing just to go to B&M, which was, once we got there, we're like, why have we driven this far? Literally just to come to a B&M. But went to B&M, we had a little bit of a mooch around Worthing. I've been to Worthing before because a few of my friends live there. But yeah, took Ty to see the pier because he's not seen that. And then went into Dow's, which they have in Brighton, but they had like more new stuff in there, which was quite nice. It was like a small, well, I don't know if it was smaller. It was, the store itself felt like bigger and more like bright and airy. I like actually preferred the Worthing one, but yeah, I don't know if they had as much there. They had different stock, so it was nice to have a look around there. And then, well, on the drive there, we went through, I think it was Lancing, Shoreham-on-Sea, Shoreham by the Sea, some other seaside towns. Had a nice little look. It's actually the MOD, like, you know, the motorcyclists. I never know if it's mod or MOD, but they're having like a big weekend in Brighton, so we saw loads of them on our drive back into Brighton. What I didn't know that we had in Brighton, well, more Hove, is a Neptune. So we drove past it on the way there, and I was so excited to get there on the way back because I've got quite a few pieces from Neptune, but I've never actually been in the store. And I know that it's like a showroom, sort of like immersive experience, and so I was so excited to actually go in and like see the product in real life because, well, I've got, this is from Neptune. This is the Bowsley collection, and I picked up something else from this collection, but I have like their like dinnerware set, and then like their cake stand, salad bowl, platters, and like some other like serving dishes and stuff like that from the collection. So I always treat myself to a little something, so I did this time, and I'll just show you anyway. But I was just so excited because they had all of it in stock, and a lot of the time online, we just open it first. Online, you can only buy like certain things in the dinnerware set by a set of 6, and we never, like, our current dinnerware set is just like a set of 4 anyway, and so like we barely ever get through that. So a set of 6, it takes up a lot of room in the cupboard. But in store, you can buy it individually, which I've always been worried about breaking one. I have broken one before, emailed them, and they said that like you could only buy a new set of 6, which is such, it seems like a big rip-off because it's like £90 for a bloody set of plates. Anyway, you can get them individually in store, so that's good to know. What I picked up was a cute little, sorry, this is really overexposed, cute little glazed jug, which I thought would be like perfect for flowers. Although most of the time I don't really love when people use jugs for flowers. I always think like, you're doing half a job, just get a vase. But I thought this was like perfect size because the ones that we get over the market are like smaller bouquets. So I thought this would be nice with like some stem flowers coming out of it. And also, I don't know, orange juice, like water if we've got people over. Obviously we've got my family coming over next weekend, so it's my sister's birthday and Piper, the puppy's birthday, on Sunday. So we're having like a joint birthday party. So I thought this will get used for something at that time. And then what I picked up was a baking dish. So I've been eyeing up some baking dishes in TK Maxx. There's one that was like a pink stripe or like a gingham. There's also some that are like scalloped, a bit more like ruffly. And so this one is just like so pretty glazed. It was £35. It had a bigger one there. It also had a smaller one. But yeah, I just loved like the little handles of it. At the moment, I have like a big Le Creuset cast iron, a square one that I got for Christmas, and like a smaller pink one. So again, I don't really need a baking dish, but I just couldn't resist it when I saw it. And yeah, I just feel like it would be nice. The lady told us about like baking a pie in it, or maybe like, I'm dreaming of like a crumble. I don't really even love crumbles, but around where we walk the girls, there are loads of blackberry bushes that are like thriving at the moment, although it seems a bit early for blackberries. I don't know if global warming's coming into play there. But yeah, there's loads of blackberry bushes. So I've been thinking I'll go and pick some blackberries, give them a good scrub, and then maybe make like a blackberry crumble, although I might be a bit out of my element for that. So we've got a baking dish, and then yeah, a nice little jug. And the jug just goes so nicely with like all the other pieces that we have. I don't really want to have a matching, I already do have a matching set basically with this collection, but I don't want like all the pieces on the counter to be the exact same. I mean, we've got very like, so these are like our Le Creuset salt and pepper meals, and then we have like the matching spoon rest. So I feel like I've got a duo of those. I've got maybe like a duo of these if these are out and about, and then like our candlesticks are like a little matching pair. So I feel like I've got little groups of different pairs, but it's just nice when like you're hosting to have everything look like have some continuity between everything, but I don't want it all just to be like the exact same, if that makes sense. So the mugs I love from this collection. They do mugs and they do like teacups and saucers, which is just like the dream, but not that we ever have everyone around that like drinks tea. But yeah, I would love to get that set. I might put that on like my Christmas wish list. But the issue is we already have like, I don't know, let me just show you the mug collection. So like already we're pretty stacked with mugs. I get like a new one of like the Le Creuset colours every time for like Christmas. It's like a little like stocking filler. So I already have like 2, 4, 6. I've got 8 of these, and I don't even use these. I use like this small glass because I like a sort of like flat white. So I don't really have like a big cup of tea. Again, in Douse, there was like this big striped mug that was so pretty and I really want it, but I just don't really have a use for it. I thought it's just gonna take up room in the cupboard. So imagine we'd have 8 of those, 6 of like the Neptune mugs, because I actually prefer the style of the Neptune mug, but yeah, there's just no need for it. And I like having a bit of colour. This is like the only colour that I have in. This is also Ty's like work mug, so I can't get rid of that. Hi if you're watching it. So yeah, I can't really justify getting the new mugs, but I do want them. Because I just feel like when you've got a nice cup of tea with, not a nice cup of tea, a nice slice of cake, and then like I'll put the cake on the dessert platter, and then I've got the matching dessert plates, so then the cake can go on the plate, and then you can have the cup of tea in the saucer with the little saucer to go with it, and then you can have the whole matching set. So I'm working my way up, but at the moment we've just got the jug. So I picked up the jug, a baking tray, and then there wasn't really anything else exciting to show you. We picked up some bits for Piper's birthday. Hope she's not listening. And then we got some blankets, which is what we went all the way to B&M for. We got some cleaning bits, and then afterwards we went for like a drive around Brighton. We went up to the marina, which we've not visited before. I didn't realise it was like so commercial. Like I don't know, I thought it was gonna be like a nice small marina, but there's like a Cineworld there and a huge like Asda Superstore and a David Lloyd and stuff. So we had a little drive around there, picked up a Coca-Cola, not a Coca-Cola, a Sprite. Ty got a Coke, but I was so excited for a little McDonald's Sprite, so we got that. And then had a little drive around, and then we're back home. So that's the day so far. We're gonna chill, take the girls out in a minute. I need to pot up the lavender that I got yesterday, so that's like, God, I sound like a, I don't know, like a traditional housewife. I'm talking about teas and sauces, saucepans, and potting up some bloody lavender for the balcony. And then It's a wild Saturday night down here in Brighton. I'm sure everyone else is out, like bank holiday weekend, having a great time drinking. I'm like, I want a bath, I want to do my face mask. I need to pick up some candlesticks. I'm looking at the candlesticks now. So they're on the list of things to buy. I saw some in Neptune. A packet of 4 was like £18. We get them from a store in Brighton in the lanes called like Rural Simplicity, and they're like £1 a candlestick. So I need to go and pick up candlesticks actually this weekend. I didn't have any luck with a white top. We didn't go into like any clothes shops, so I'm still on the hunt for one of those. There's still loads of shopping to do this weekend. So, since it's bank holiday weekend, bank holiday Saturday, we are going to pop into the lanes or just Brighton as well. Also, sorry, I just cut my lashes and it literally looks like lash extensions on. Jesus, really throwing me off. But we're going to pop into the lanes and go for a little drink, maybe a little wine or a little cocktail, not too sure. There's a few places that we've seen, one being Home Gallery that does like, well, at the moment they've converted it into like this thing called like an art gallery, and they have like a bar, they do amazing matcha, that's usually what I go there for. But they have like this theme at the moment called Hotel Home. I think it's a collaboration with Hennessy, and we're going to go there hopefully if they have any spaces. Otherwise we'll just go anywhere else. But yeah, gonna go out for a little drink, bring you guys along. I'm sure it's hopefully gonna be nice. I think they do like a little DJ there as well, might be a bit vibey, we'll see. Good morning everyone. I feel like all I do in this vlog is speak to you when I'm just like getting ready in this bedroom. But ready for another day. Today's Sunday, the best day of the week. We usually go to Preston Park like markets on a Sunday morning, and we take the girls for a nice little walk, get some flowers. But we're not doing that today. We're gonna go to Hove. We're gonna go and get ice cream. It's only like 11, I think it's 12 o'clock now, I forgot to watch them. It's coming up to 12 o'clock. By the time we get there, it'll be like 1. But we're gonna go for a walk down to Hove Beach with the girls and just like have a nice little Sunday morning walk, Sunday afternoon walk, and go to Morocco's, I think the place is called. It's like the famous gelato place in Brighton. We went with some friends last week, maybe, or the week before. There wasn't a queue because it was like a nice, not nice, it was like a grey, dreary evening. I've realised as well in these vlogs, all I do is describe things as like nice, gorgeous, lovely. It's very hard to like, when you're vlogging, to like figure out like how to describe things. I need to come up with some new words. But we are gonna go there. I think today, because it's a bank holiday weekend, the seafront is gonna be rammed. It's also like the MOD or mod weekend that the motorbikes are all coming down. So there's like a big festival on, I think. And so they're meant to be driving out of Brighton at about 3 p.m. So maybe we'll catch them on our walk home, which will be quite fun. I feel like it's going to be loud, so maybe I'll be putting some background music over those clips on the vlogs. But yeah, we're going to walk down to Hove now, go for a nice little ice cream. Hopefully they've got some good flavours. I really wanted Kinder Bueno last time and they were sold out, so I'm hoping they've got Kinder Bueno today. And yeah, that's it really for this afternoon. We need to go into a food shop, all the usual Sunday activities. Although, because it's a bank holiday, we can do those Sunday activities tomorrow. So really, we've got a whole day to ourselves. It's like another Saturday. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna go and get some ice cream now and I'll bring you along. hello. Sorry, let me take these off. That's kind of rude. How are you? Oh, Jesus. Let me put them back on. Oh, my God. I didn't realise the sun was out like that. We've got like a little windbreaker on the balcony, so it sort of like diffuses it. Right, I'm not being rude. Anyway, hello. We walked for hours. I'm exhausted. We literally walked for maybe like 5-6 hours. It was ridiculous. Right, I'm trying this again. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we walked all the way to Hove, got ice cream at Morocco's, which is like the famous gelato in Hove. It was so nice. I got the Kinder Bueno, so I was happy about that. And then I got the Dubai chocolate, which really wasn't that great. I know the whole Dubai chocolate craze at the moment, but on holiday we had the like pastry, I think it's called like fufa or something like that, and that was like really nice. Whereas in an ice cream, I always find it when you have like an Oreo sandwich or something, it goes like stale, and so that pastry like went a bit stale. That wasn't the best. And then we just walked up Hove quite a bit because dogs weren't actually allowed on the beach outside of the ice cream place. We walked ages up there, and then we chilled there for a bit. The girls were having a blast playing in the sea as always, and then we walked home. Wanted to see the MOD, the motorbikes going past because they were like doing their drive home, and so they were going to drive on the seafront. We walked so far. We had to like go all the way into town and then like up to the pier. And then like they were only just getting back to the pier, so like we did manage to catch them in the end, which you'll see in the clips. But yeah, like we were just walking for so long thinking they were going to go past us, but yeah, they basically just got wet. They got there when we did, so timed it perfectly. We're now just chilling. Ty's gone to pick up some dinner. On the way home, we were like, we've actually got nothing in for dinner, which is great. But I got this huge tuna, I think it was tuna mayo, toasty from Fika, which I saw about on their Instagram ages ago. Fika is like a sandwich brunch place in Brighton. They do like a lot of toasties and like other sandwiches and bits like that, and we went to one in Hove before because I saw they did this tuna one, and it turns out they didn't do them at that restaurant. It was like a different speciality, a different Hove restaurant. So we walked to that one today. I got my tuna melt, which was so nice. It had like capers and dill and like pickled red onion. It was quite spicy. It's probably, I said to Ty, like the best tuna sandwich, tuna product I've had. I've had a tuna pizza before, which I feel like if you're watching this, some people like tuna, some people don't. And me and my friend got a tuna pizza and we're like, this is life-changing. You can't knock it until you try it if you like tuna. But I had my tuna toasty. We walked back and then that was it. We've just been chilling. I feel so exhausted. I'm now just sat on the balcony. I still need to pot up this lavender. The girls are asleep on the sofa. So yeah, need to pot up that lavender. Probably do that tomorrow. I keep forgetting it's a bank holiday weekend and we've got tomorrow off, so I'm saving like all of my Sunday chores, like my washing and tidying and potting up lavender until tomorrow. I'm just going to chill here, read my book. I'm reading The Man Who Died Twice, from my friend Hannah. She'll be watching this, so I'm 100 pages into this. I think it's like 300. I can't get my words out. That's how tired I am. I've got like a banging headache as well because I obviously just didn't drink much water walking around, so I'm trying to neck Jesus. I'm trying to neck this bottle, read my book, have a bit of chill time. I'm gonna have some dinner in a bit, not too sure what I'm gonna have, and then yeah, I'm not sure if I'll pick up the camera again tonight. I think we're just gonna play some Mario Kart and get an early night. I feel shattered. I'll probably speak to you guys in the morning. So we've just finished up having brunch at Flower Pot Bakery up in Five Ways. It's just like a nice, it's like a chain cafe. cafe bakery. We've always gone there just for like a croissant or something, but they actually do brunch at that one. So we sat down, had some nice Benedicts. They had this amazing bacon in Ty's eggs Benedict. I was very jealous because I got the salmon. But we also picked up some books from like the local, in Preston Park, they have like a book swap and like this little like hatch and you can get books from it. So we just picked up some books that are actually like ones that we want to read. They're on my to be read list on Goodreads. So we picked them up. Just stopping in Blakers Park now. Had a little run around and now we're heading home because it's actually really warm. So we're going to drop the girls off and then I think head out for the afternoon down into maybe the seafront or something. And yeah, it's a lovely day so far. So I look totally different now. Hi. We are heading down to the beach now. We've literally just spent the afternoon sitting on the balcony. I've been reading my first Murder Club book, number 2, The Man Who Died Twice. And yeah, we're going to head down to the beach, hopefully stop at VIP Pizza and get a little pizza. And then, yeah, go for a little swim. It's meant to be low tide in around an hour. So by the time we get there, pick up a pizza, get to the beach, walk down to like the dog friendly part, of course. Yeah, it should be low tide. Hopefully it's not going to be windy. It's been like a bit choppy the past times that we've been down there in the evening. So fingers crossed for a nice calm sea tide. Current, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully it's nice. So we've just gone for a Diavola pizza, which is Nduja salami, stracciatella, which I think is like the inside of a burrata, and then some chili oil on top. We ordered a cheesy garlic bread, and I've sort of just given us like sliced up ciabatta with cheese on top. It's not too bad, it's a little bit crispy, but pizza's delicious. Out the beach, the tide's going out. What do you think, Pipey? I think she wants to go in the sea. And she's off. She's coming back, she's coming back. Come on. So Willow doesn't like the sea, but she likes to get Piper's toy. Right, Pipe, you leave it. Wait. Ready. Steady. And now she'll just chase Willow, or chase Piper for the toy. Good girl, Willow. You're so clever. You're so clever. Oh. Right, ride the wave, Willow. You can do it. Good girl. Like a Bond boy. Look at my rather be an M&S hat. Oh, sorry, you haven't a moment.